Hello my loves, welcome back. And today I made this to post on my Facebook, and I decided to share this recipe with you as well. Starting off with our flour, I'm going to be using bread flour, but if you have all purpose you can go ahead and use that as well. Next I add my salt and my sugar and set that aside. Now I have here my warm milk. Make sure that the milk is warm. Add sugar and your dry yeast to the warm milk. Cover it for 5 minutes and it should look nice and foamy like this. Now we're going to combine all of that with our dry ingredients. Include 1 room temperature egg. Knead with your hands or use your stand mixer with a dough hook and mix until the dough is firm. Then I add my 3/4 stick of butter. Your butter also should be at room temperature. I allow it to knead for 8 minutes after adding the butter. Now I'm going to go ahead, remove it from the mixer and just use my hand to give it about 3 minutes of kneading before I grease the dough and place it in my bowl. You want to make sure that the bowl is also greased so that the dough doesn't stick when you're ready to take it out. Place it somewhere warm in your kitchen, covered, and it should look like this. It should be doubled in size. You want to go ahead and punch it to release all those air bubbles. Give it a little knead to make sure all the air bubbles are out, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. After cutting in half, I will then go ahead and cut this in 8 pieces. Also, all the ingredients will be listed in the description box. Just go ahead and click more and you will see all the full ingredients and instructions. Now I'm just going to go ahead, put my dough aside and cover them while I work one piece at a time. You want to make sure you keep it warm because the yeast doesn't like anything cold. I apologize for the angle of the camera, but in the next clip you will see fully what I'm doing. I just roll it out vertically, then I fold it in two, and then I continue to roll it out vertically. Now after that second rolling, I just go ahead and use my fingers to roll this up. Then we're going to cut this in two to make 2 peg bread. I'm also going to pinch the edges to make sure that it is sealed, and then I'm going to place it in my greased and lined baking pan. So we're going to place these in the pan and then we're going to go ahead and finish the rest. And I got 18 peg breads. And I realized a lot of persons on my Instagram was saying they've never heard of a Jamaican peg bread. Well, I grew up in St. Elizabeth and we grew up on peg bread from the Black River Bakery. I also see this in bakery in Westmoreland as well when I moved to live there. So I'm not sure, depending on the parish, I guess. But it's just bread shaped differently. All right. And it's always joined together. You have to rip them apart after it's baked. And they're super delicious. When you place them in your pan, make sure that they're about 1/2 inch apart. That way when they double in size, they will stick to each other, and that's exactly how you want it. All right, as you can see here, I cover them for 30 to 40 minutes and they are doubled in size. We're going to go ahead and brush on some milk. You can use egg wash. I personally think egg is too expensive right now to use egg wash, so I just brush on a little milk, or you can use some melted butter. I'm going to place them in the oven at 350 degrees for 20 minutes, 18 to 20 minutes, and they should be nice and golden brown just like this. Now just go ahead, brush on some butter, make them nice and buttery, and enjoy. So I'm a 70s girl, and the ones that I remember, they were taller than this one. So I guess this is a different method was used, I'm not sure. Someone also mentioned that mine look way softer than the one that they are used to. So I guess that's actually a plus for me. And these were soft and fluffy, and let me tell you, they were super delicious. Back when my grandfather used to buy them and bring them home, my grandmother used to make fry fish. She used to escovitch fish, and we'd had that with our peg bread. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend.